TashinaGoodbear.
I'm an enrolled member of the Northern Cheyenne tribe. I'm also Ponca in Choctaw. I currently attend OTRIP, and I plan on being a behavioral psychologist. I'm here in regards to Columbus Day. If I had come into this room and I liked this room, and I just decided that I would just take it, even though there's people in here, and you would have to listen to me, how would you feel about that? Not only this, but because you guys are so nice to listen to me, I would feel the need to use you to my advantage because of your kindness. If I were to then take you guys and enslave you and then do inhumane punishments to you just because you are different, how would you feel? There's more graphic things than just this. He abused, raped, and tortured those that are like me. Believe it or not, this catapulted into the genocide of my nation, of around 500 nations. For some, it literally led to complete extinction of their kind, just from a man who landed in the Caribbean, not even on this landmass. In entries made by the man claiming to discover North America, he stated several times the friendliness of the indigenous people, clearly noting that he would take advantage of us and abuse their welcoming ways and abuse their kindness to the point of rape, murder, and enslavement. I do have a quotation here of him abusing an indigenous woman in the Caribbean, but I do not want to talk about it because it is so painful to even think about it, because it even happens now. This kind of pain is brought on by the single man who claims to represent a church who recognizes God as a holy man. What kind of true holy man would bring forth such traumas that those who are present to see this could not believe the atrocities that were happening? Another point I had seen online was, it's sad to see children reciting the ships Columbus arrived on, but not the indigenous people he encountered. And before you can think, so what? Not only did the Caribbean people feel this pain, so did those in this room. Not just past tense, but present tense. We'll be here hours if I were to discuss the atrocities of hundreds of years of abuse from those who claim to discover this land. Not only this, but Columbus was not a federal holiday until 1937, at the hands of FDR and the Knights of Columbus, those who were of Italian descent and Roman Catholics. However, the lack of logic holiday began in 1892 as an attempt to be thankful for American life because of Columbus. But how can Americans be thankful for a man who landed in the Caribbean and didn't participate in the bulldozing of hundreds of indigenous tribes in the mainland? He never set foot on this American soil. So when Nixon rammed another celebratory modification to Columbus Day in 1971, it became a reiteration of massive amounts.
Tashina, I'm going to ask you to wrap up your comments.
Okay, for the original inhabitants of this continent. And so I just wanted to talk to you guys about what he really did without the graphic imagery. So thank you. Nawish.